Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. This is the HedgeWitchKnit knitting podcast show and tell thing, whatever. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff to show you, so I'm just going to get into it. Today I'm wearing the Nightshade Society that I finally finished, and it's cropped and cute, and I wear it all the time. I put thumb holes in the sleeves. I know I talked a lot about the neckline when I showed it last and like how I was worried about it, but I love it. This is the perfect amount of like strangulation I need in a sweater. Let me just say, I hope you can't hear the thunder, or maybe can. If you like that, then cool. I love thunder, so if it bothers you, I'm sorry. Also, there's dogs in here, so you might hear them breathing. Sorry. Also, the rats might be loud. My house is a circus. This is such a cute sweater to just throw on over top, like a skirt or a dress even. I love the sleeve details. I made it in black, so you really can't tell what's going on, but I mean, you can see it. It's covered in dog hair, as per usual, you know, this house. My hat is just a normal hat that I made double thick, so it's just a tube knit straight with increases and decreases at both ends. I start with 8 stitches, I increase to about 104, and then I just knit the tube, and then I decrease back down to 8 and cinch it up, and it's good. This one I did 20 inches so that I could have a huge brim because I really like the look of a bigger brim. You can also wear it floppy, I guess, if you wanted to, which is what I did with my black hat that I knit. I'm pretty sure I showed that one, so I'm not gonna get it. Yeah, if I didn't say, this is by Dragon Hoard yarn. It's a wonderful pattern. I'm pretty sure the only change I made was the thumb holes because everything else was perfect. It fits great. I knit it in Navia Duo, I believe, which is a good like rustic scratchy yarn if you're into that. I love that for some reason. So this yarn is perfect for me and I use it a lot. Next up I have 3, look at my holes. 3. I don't know if I've shown these. I don't think I've shown this one. It's gorgeous. It's acrylic. I believe it's loops and threads, maybe? Just whatever the bright green is. I do wish that I used a lighter weight yarn because you can see the holes. It's just like, it doesn't have as much drape as like a fingering weight would, but this is super cute and I love the short sleeve version. This is the only short sleeve version I made, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I wear it over tank tops or whatever. I think I wore it to a Bear Ghost concert, which was freaking awesome. That's a pattern by James and Watts. I have 2 more. I don't know if I showed this one either. This is just an orange one with some fingering weight superwash. I did like a bell sleeve on the end and I love this color so much and it's cute and cropped, and I made it a couple sizes bigger so that it had some like flow at the bottom. And I didn't do a neckline on this one, I just kind of left it open, which I really like for that. Normally, no. This one is in some fingering black yarn and it's super soft. I'm pretty sure this is acrylic. I don't know if I have it. Actually, yeah. I believe it's this wool-like yarn from, I think I got this at Michael's. Loops and Threads. Is that? I'm pretty sure that's Michael's. Yeah. This stuff is really nice. I also have a yellow that I need to make something with. But this is super cozy. I made it really long. I made the sleeves really long, and again, I just left them the same length or width that they were up top. So they're just straight sleeves. And I just love this pattern so much. It's super fun to work and super rewarding to have. Now I have all these cool fishnet looking things and I wear them a lot. Moving on. I don't know if I showed this, but I made a cropped Hawthorn. I wear this one a lot too. I'm pretty sure, wow, the boomies. I hope it looks okay. I'm pretty sure the original pattern has the folded over neckline. So I don't think I changed anything. I made the sleeves billowy. I've been on like a big sleeve, tiny cuff kick, and I love it. And this is also cropped, so I can wear it with, I wear a lot of skirts, like high-waisted skirts, so I did make a bunch of things that I could just throw on over them, because it's weird when you have a high-waisted skirt and you put like a big sweater over it. You're just like a shapeless blob, which is cool sometimes, but not all the time. Sometimes I want to have cute things. Next up, I finished my Billie pullover. I ripped it back and then I restarted it, alternating the colors so that I didn't have pulling, and it came out beautifully. Absolutely gorgeous. This pattern is so nice. Oh, the cables are gorgeous. I did initially want to replace the honeycomb stitch in the middle just because I don't know, it doesn't, it's not pleasant for my eyes, I guess, to look at. I don't typically enjoy it, but on this it looks good. It did grow on me, and it's just, I mean, it's classic cable look to it, which I like. So I did have some blocking, as you can see right here, but, or color, whatever. It doesn't bother me though. I really like this, and this is Golden Ticket by Knitting Cubby, and it's incredible yarn, soft, naturally dyed with plants and such, and it's just so dear to my heart, and I love it. So that's my Billie. Next, I have my Pride and Joy. I designed this sweater and knit it in the span of like less than a week. I'm going to the Sleep Token concert in September next month, and I wanted to wear this, but I don't think I will get the chance. I don't think it's gonna be cold enough for a wool sweater, but I mean, it is superwash, but still it's gonna be hot, and it's freaking huge. Like, this is gigantic. I made it oversized. It's got the little death angel on the front. I hope it's coming up in the picture. It is just absolutely stunning. It's my favorite thing. Ugh, I had so much fun designing it. Knitting it was a chore, but yeah, if you want to make one, I have all my notes. I have the chart. I can send you everything. Construction wise, I did it bottom up in the round, and then it's in target in the round, and then I split for the sleeves, and then I finished the chart. I have to remember now. Finished the chart, and then I split some for the neckline, cast off as I went, or I guess not cast off, but decreased for the neckline, and then did the back just flat. The back's got nothing on it, joined the shoulders, did the collar, picked up sleeve stitches, knit all the way down, did a little bell-shaped thing down here, and yeah, that's it. I adore this, and it's so soft. Going along with the more, I did a lot of sleep token mergey stuff. I made, let me take these. I've really been on like a band merch kick with my makes. So I also made these fingerless gloves, and then I duplicate stitched the sleep token logo on them. And this is lamb's wool, and then the brown that I used to duplicate stitch the pattern is Knitting for Olive. And I'm this much through the second one. I really need to finish these. But yeah, this part, you can fold it up and it's long and cozy. I like to keep it folded down because I think that's cute. They're super comfy. And I also made this headband with some 100% wool. I think it's just the Patton's wool. Just black wool and white, and I used the pattern for the wilderness headband that I made and showed on one of my videos. And then the little crown details are duplicate stitched in because I didn't want to figure that out. I figured it'd just be easier to go in a little loop and duplicate stitch those in. So that was really fun. This is so cozy. Yeah. And I drew the logo on Stitch Fiddle, same as the little angel. That took me forever, but it was very worth it. I love this thing. That is all of my finished objects, even though one was a half finished object. Moving on to, oh no, that's a super lie. I have my, I finished this a couple days ago. It's the Azkabandana cowl. I've made a few of them. I don't know if I've shown the other one on here, but I made one for my sister, which I sent out to her. Oh my god. I really love this because of the shape and the texture. And these colors, I've been holding on to this yarn since I got it a long time ago. The colors remind me of 21 Pilots album Trench. I love yellow and black, so that's why I got this yarn. But this, just the texture of the stitch is gorgeous, and it looks so cool with this yarn. And I cast this off minutes before filming this, so now I have another hat, and this one was done in the same way as this, except I think this one's gonna have a little bit of a shorter brim. I haven't tried it on yet, but I just love these colors. I can show you. This is how my hats are. Just a big tube, and you just flip it inside out. Super simple. I remember saying before that the twist on this yarn is stunning, and even working on it, I was thinking the same thing just over and over. Like, this is gorgeous. It's from Bawberry Farms, I believe, and this color is called Peas on Earth. And as I was knitting it, I started to see more of the green, because when she said that, I was like, it's yellow. But now that I've like made it and I looked at it for so long, I'm like, yeah, I can see the green. I wonder how it's gonna come up in the camera though, because green is always a weird, to me it looks yellow. Like, I don't know. Against this, it's a multitude of colors. I adore it though. Like, I'm so excited for this cowl. I love this cowl so much. And this is a pattern by Wanded Knit and Crochet. Oh, I'm gonna get caught. Ouch. I just sized up my gauges yesterday. So they're a little tiny bit sore, but not really, because I went from a 12 to a 14 millimeter. They literally just popped right in, which is crazy. But I've been sizing up since like 7th grade, so yeah. My ears are very forgiving to me and the crap that I put them through. Okay, that is all of my finished objects. Next, I will show you my whips, and the first one is another look at my holes, except this one I was making in cotton in this gorgeous like army green color. I was gonna make a dress. I got this far. I tried it on. The waist was like too drapey for me. I wanted it to be like more cinched. I know cotton is like loose and stuff, so maybe I should have just kept going. But I think I'm gonna frog it. I don't really know. I love this color. I have a crap ton of this yarn, so I could just make whatever with it, but it'd be really nice to have like a nice flowy dress, like a summer dress, which is why I figured look at my holes would be a good option for that. But I also got scared at like how to go from this amount of stitches to like a dress, a skirt amount, because I've never made a skirt before. So I got a little hesitation on that, but then I just kind of lost interest in the whole thing. So I don't know, maybe I'll make like a regular look at my holes with like short sleeves or something. I don't know. I'm still undecided on that one. I'm getting real hot in this sweater though. Ugh. Next I have a failed knit along. These are the You Silly Goose socks by Stone Knits, and I adore them. I love the colors that I picked. It was a knit along that Shy and Stone Knits were putting on. It ended July 15th, and this is how far I got with my first. I did all this in like a day and a half, and then I just lost my knitting inspiration. I don't know. Color work, I have such a love-hate relationship with color work. But I am excited to finish these because they're very cute, and I really love these colors, and I love the little double striping that I added. I think the originals have like one stripe in the middle, but I did a little double strip because I wanted it to be like, I don't know, like baseball sock or like a roller derby kind of deal. But yeah, these are cute. One day I will finish them. It's so hard to work on socks that aren't just like vanilla socks, because I like just mindless. I like mindless stuff, but I like having the detailed stuff. I just don't like doing the detailed stuff. But yeah, Stone Knits also had a pattern for these mittens called the Bee-autiful mittens, and I made those for my sister and sent them out, but I will insert a picture for you to see because it's very cute and they were super fun to make. Next, I have my Megin mittens. Let me take this off again. These are a gift for my friend, and they are a labor of love. They have my first time doing Latvian braid, which is great. Not as intimidating as I thought it would be. It was actually really fun. But yeah, these are gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Oops. She wanted purple and black, and they have little scullies, little bird skulls, and the thumb also was going to have a bird skull and some of their details, but these are cool. I only have one so far. It's like I need so much availability in my brain to work on these, and most of the time I'm not there, you know. Like I either want to just sit down and watch Game Grumps and like mindlessly work on nothing rounds, just or I want to just chill and do nothing. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I did restart my Deep Woods sweater a second time, I think. I got farther this time, I say, as it's like not even close to anywhere. I'm working on the sleeve. I think, well, I think last time I got farther in the body, but then I realized it was pulling again. So this time I'm alternating skeins and yeah, I got this far on the sleeve. It's gonna be cozy. I just have to keep telling myself that it's gonna be cozy. This has the same, well, they're not very similar, but they have the same like underlying like yellowy flecks in them, and I love that. But obviously this one is like, what is this, acrylic, I think, or woolies, maybe woolies, so it's a little bit more what is the word, artificial than the natural wool of my Hawthorn. Yeah, this is quite a slog, if I'm being honest. So that one hasn't seen too much love. I have put a few rows on my possibility of crows. I'm not going to show it because it looks exactly the same. It's on my mannequin. I'm almost to the bottom of the beak of the skull, so that's great. But yeah, that one is just, I'm working on it, man. Taking my time. This last whip I have to show you is a sweater for Tom. Hopefully, if I make it big enough. It feels very small. It's the single malt sweater from Maxim. And if you don't know Maxim, his patterns are stunning, absolutely incredible. He seems like a really cool person. He's got one sweater that's based off of David from Schitt's Creek, and I adore that sweater. It's got like a giant lightning bolt, and it's like trippy looking. I love that thing. This will definitely be stolen. I don't think Tom's gonna wear it that much because it's like 100% wool, which already is a no for him. And I just figured, like, it's kind of soft. To me, it's soft, but I'm definitely gonna steal it. So I love the texture of this. I love this color. Everything is on little holders because I keep needing my needles for other things. But yeah, this, it's another one of those things where it's just like, if I feel like I have the energy to knit, I'll just pick this up. Lately I've been doing the hats and the cowls, which is great. Like, if I get any inspiration at all, I try to do something with it. I don't want to just not do stuff, but at the same time I don't want to force myself to do anything just for the sake of it. But that's all I have. That was a much faster video than I thought it was going to be. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I really do enjoy making these videos and sharing all the fun stuff that I've been making with you guys. My rats are playing with each other. They're so cute. I do hope I can stay more on top of keeping up with my YouTube channel because it is a really fun outlet to have. And the knitting community has, for the most part, been a very, very positive part of my life. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!